Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is Justin Kewl and been a whole host of names. And today I have a very interesting idea that kind of just woke up on me. My personal thought on reality, unreality, and the possibility of a multi-reality situation is very clear at this point. I have said in the past and will continue to say until proven otherwise that Kingdom Hearts exists within a larger multi-reality, and it's not as cut and dry as reality slash unreality. In a previous video, I even talked about how the idea of the Masters of Masters is traveling to different realities to create new Kingdom Hearts within those realities to trap and imprison the true darknesses. This all, of course, leads to the topic, which is, of course, fading from reality. I have said many times on Twitter, debating or at least having heated conversations with people, that fading is not the same as death, and I stand by it. And I think I know why I believe that's so hard. We have only seen two people fade from reality: the Master of Masters and Sora. With Sora, we know the taboo he broke, but what else is different between Sora and Riku and Sora and Mom? Sora has been a full-fledged Heartless and regained his form, then his heart, and at least in the added context later, we regain his nobody back into his somebody, or however you want to phrase that. I think this is the key to fading from reality being different instead of the need to die or crossing through a different method like what Riku seems to be doing. There's also the assumption that Riku found the correct reality on the first attempt as well, but that's kind of a different subject, and that gets into whether or not 1 year is actually equal to 7 days in Quadratum, but that's something for a different time. Now, there's a huge catch to this theory, and that is the Master of Masters. We don't know his full or even partial story, to be honest. We meet him towards the end of his time in this reality, and even the times that he meets a young Xehanort, he still seems to be at the end of his time. The question that gets begged for me is, once again, assuming he's human, because I keep saying that on purpose. Did he ever have his heart removed like Sora did? Could the taboo that he broke causes him to fade, with the possibility to include the loss of his heart without the loss of his body? So many questions I have about the Master of Masters, and this is one of those really interesting ones. Sora, however, we know a lot about his life. We know when he was trying to free Kairi from his heart, he became a Heartless. We know he managed to master himself several times over, even when it comes to a data version. And by master, I mean regain his strength, develop a new power when needed, things like that. He's incredibly empathetic. A strange heart asks to rest within him, and without question, he lets Ventus in. Even his nobody, Roxas, saw that Sora was something special and couldn't take away Sora's life for his own. And well, Naminé is no different, which to me means if Kairi were to break a taboo, she would fade as well. But getting back to the Master of Masters, we don't know if these things are true for him. Could he have taken over many different hearts in his life? Sure. At some point, could he have released his heart to get someone else's heart separated from his own, like with Sora and Kairi? Maybe. We don't know, and like I've said in other videos, there is a huge negative space within the series. And in the negative space, it's fun to speculate. I'm sure I'll get more we'll get more information throughout 2023, which will hopefully include, but I'm not holding my breath, a release date for Kingdom Hearts 4 in the next few, to be within the next year or two. I'm not sure if that'll be the case, but it's what I personally think. I'm pretty sure for anyone curious, because I know there are some people who's already in the comments section or beginning to type in the comments section. I'm probably wrong on the reason why, but I still think fading from one reality into another is not the same as dying. Same result, different causation. And with that said, this is of course going to be the end of this video. I do want to point out that soon I might be in a different setup, and hopefully we'll be able to see a little bit more of me in the near future. If more trailers come out, you'll probably be seeing me make more react comment towards it and more theory crafting depending on what pops up. And of course, I do want to say, please take a look into the other people who are making videos right now. There's a lot of new people. There's a lot of old people who are hovering around 200 to 1,000 subs. Don't be afraid to check out their channels and sub to their channels. You'll find a lot of those guys create really good content, and they create stuff that isn't my content as well. So you get some more reasonable theories as you progress through their videos. With all that said, all that nonsense, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Whatever time of day it is for you, and may joy be to every last one of you.